Hello, welcome to another Becoming a Modern Man. We are once again playing our Bushwhacker Goblins deck, and this time we are running up against Affinity. So, this is our opener. We have Double Mountain, Goblin Guide, Mog Fanatic, Lightning Bolt, Goblin Grade, and a Bushwhacker. Pretty solid hand. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to lead with a Goblin Guide. Hopefully we can draw a few more goblins, and then kind of look to lead into a big Bushwhacker play a little bit later, but fairly decent hand. Probably would have swapped out one of these burn spells for another goblin, but happy enough. It leads with an Ink Moth into a Springleaf Drum, which not the most exciting play that Affinity can make on turn 1 for sure. For a Denizen, which is nice. We're just going to run that out with the Mog Fanatic here. Now we've got enough creatures on board that we can probably consider Bushwhackering next turn. There's a Steel Overseer, and then uses a Springleaf Drum and a Mox Opal to Chalice for 1, which is pretty horrible. I'm going to sack the Mog Fanatic to kill the Overseer. It's not really relevant that happened now, but I just kind of want to get rid of it in general. It's going to be very difficult to cast spells beyond the Chalice for 1. We don't have any way to answer that in our main deck, so generally very problematic. So we definitely need to clear the board from something like Overseer and kind of hope for the best. We're on the Bushwhacker, which we can't use because of Chalice. Also, its ability doesn't have any effect. It's not a when cast ability, which would be nice. Yeah, I can't do anything. Our opponent's playing Master of Ethereum now, which means he's got 4/4, which means I don't even have a profitable attack, and I just wind up conceding. Chalice for 1 in game 1 is definitely not good. We can't do a lot about Chalice. Vast majority of our spells are 1 mana, and we don't have any main deck answers to it. So yeah, basically GG's. I mean, if he hadn't found a creature or anything, then maybe we could have kept attacking through potentially. Maybe if we'd drawn some pile drivers or something, something that we can actually cast and he'll get damage through with, then I'd consider keep playing. But yeah, we just with so many dead cards in hand, it didn't seem worthwhile really. So let's go on to game 2, see how that goes. Okay. This is our opener, obviously a no-lander, which isn't very good. Smash the Smithereens is something we're bringing in from the sideboard with one of our good answers to artifacts. This hand is less good, well, I mean obviously better than no-lander, but not particularly exciting. Kind of needs something to bridge the gap between Goblin Guide and Goblin Chieftain, but hopefully we'll find that. Find a Goblin Bushwhacker on top. I think we're probably going to keep that. I mean, it's better than a land or something like that. Doesn't actually tell me what I did with the scribe, but I suppose we'll find out very shortly. So attack with the Goblin Guide. Opponent reveals a Blink Moth Nexus. Drops an Ink Moth Nexus and Ornithopter, a Springleaf Drum into a Signal Pest. So generally not good news. Yeah, we kept the Bushwhacker on top, but that does leave us in a kind of awkward position where we're not really doing anything this turn apart from attacking with the Guide. I end up using the Smash the Smithereens on the Signal Pest, which I think in general was a mistake. I think it comes back to bite us really. I kind of did it just to use our mana more effectively. Obviously kind of clears the way, though I didn't really expect him to block my Goblin Guide with a Signal Pest. Not really a threat to us. So yeah, in general I think that was probably an error. Opponent drops a Memnite and a Ravager. Yeah, Ravager's certainly going to be problematic for us. It's just a very good card in general against our kind of creature attack strategy. Sorry, just had to take a call there. Right, so yeah, Ravage is not good. It's going to be very difficult to attack through. Just opens a lot of plays at the turn. Obviously with one creature, Bushwhacker is not very good, so we're just going to run out this Chieftain, but we still don't actually have a good attack here. I suppose we can attack with the Goblin guys, there's not too much harm in that, but obviously don't want to attack with a Chieftain, so he sacks his Memnite after blocking to pump the Ravager some more. Then has a fairly ridiculous line of play. He just Opal, plays another Ink Moth, activates the Ink Moth, plays a Cranial Plating, uses Springleaf Drum to make an extra mana to equip the plating, and then can attack me for 7. So yeah, pretty awful. He actually can't quite kill us yet there, but it's very close to being lethal with the Arcbound Ravager. So yeah, that puts us up to 7 Infectus, obviously where we wished we'd kept that Smash to Smithereens around to finish off one of these, but either way we're probably taking a beating, because we probably would have still run out the Chieftain this turn, and he's still got another Ink Moth in the waiting in the wings, so even if he's just like pinging us with Infect, that's going to kill us fairly shortly. So not much going for us. Gonna play the Bushwhacker and attack here. It's not gonna win the game. And really the best we can hope for is that our opponent assumes we have a Bolt in our hand. So fingers crossed. But given that that's his main route to victory, he obviously takes it and attacks for 6 infects. Putting it to 13 infect, we are poisoned and dead. So yeah, this didn't go particularly well. Not sure if Affinity in general is a particularly good matchup. They can swarm the ground fairly well. Cards like Ravager and Master of Ethereum are very good roadblocks against us. But Red does have a lot of good artifact hate cards, so if it is proving to be a problem, there are plenty of options to deal with Affinity. Things like Shattering Spree, etc. Smash to Smithereens is also very good, obviously, but wasn't quite enough here to put us through. Probably used it a little bit too prematurely. But yeah, not a great matchup it would seem, or certainly not in this case. But it's always promising that we do have more answers to Affinity. So if this was a real problem matchup, as I say, you could always amend your sideboard accordingly.